musical note, in fact. We will continue to support this bill in its final passage.
Mr Chair.
Honourable Judith Collins.
Mr Chair, I'll just take a short call on this. Look, it's not usual for me to agree with Andrew Little, and I'm not going to break the habit of a lifetime and start now. I just want to correct a couple of things here that have been said today. The first is that actually the Queen is the Queen of New Zealand for us, and she's the Queen of Great Britain, the UK, when she's there, but for us she's our Queen. I'd also like to just remind the Green Party member who spoke before and after much impassioned rhetoric then decided to abstain, that actually it does not do any good for the status of the Treaty of Waitangi in New Zealand to then try and belittle the history of the Crown, the monarchy, and actually the establishment of New Zealand. I think that we should all just remember that this is, in fact, a partnership between the Crown and the iwi of New Zealand. It is not a partnership that went anywhere other than that. It was, in fact, that important. And in fact, some of the strongest supporters of the monarchy in New Zealand are in fact Maori, because of that historical relationship. I think it doesn't help us in New Zealand to forget where this Parliament came from. Actually, it came from a tradition that started in the UK. And we may well talk about, well, you know, Catholicism, all that sort of thing. Well, there were, until Henry VIII, actually all of the monarchs of Britain were Catholic ever since Catholicism had been established. In fact, that was the religion of the day. In fact, people didn't get a choice as to whether or not they were Catholic. They were either Catholic or dead, frankly. And similar things happened, and of course these things changed over the years. But of course this bill does help to modernise what many people in New Zealand would think is a very quaint tradition. But it's a quaint tradition with a lot of history and a lot of importance to many other New Zealanders. I am one of those New Zealanders who is relatively ambivalent on this issue of republic or not, or monarchy. But I will say this, is that for the monarchy to be of importance to New Zealand and for the Treaty of Waitangi to be important, that it needs to be given its fair due, and to understand that the Queen, and I was shocked to hear the Green Party member criticise the number of times the Queen has been in New Zealand. She's been here many, many times, and I actually thought that was outrageous. He should apologise to the Queen for that. Not that she's probably ever heard of him, and never will, I should hope. But anyway, it is a good bill, it is a sensible bill, it's very moderate, and it will never make the monarchy modern, but actually it will in fact help to bring into the monarchy a little bit of what we have today. In other words, gender neutral and not actually excluding Roman Catholics, because the reason for excluding Roman Catholics has well and truly passed, which was really all about who controlled Britain. And so everything is now passed, and it's time for us to come together and to support this bill. I'd like to thank everyone who has supported it.
Tracy